Hey everyone, this is PrinceBrightstar, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XV, episode Ignis. We are picking up where we left off last time at the end of Chapter 2, and the hope here is that we're going to finish this up here today, and if we happen to finish it quickly enough today, we are actually going to start into Comrades, but it's not my intention to play all the way through Comrades, so I'm not exactly sure how far we'll actually get. I'm actually hoping to do Comrades as part of an idea that I have had for quite some time. Basically, what I'm going to coin as chill streams, which are going to basically be a way for me to go back to older games that I've already completed and to cover them more, but not necessarily in the same style I've been doing things in. I might have my microphone closed, or it may be more Q&A and things like that. But that's for another time. Let's go ahead and hop into Chapter 2, or rather into Chapter 3 now, and let's get this going. Chapter 3, Sacrifices.
Gladio! Are you all right? Where's Prompto? Well, what have we here? You, Arden.
Oh dear, was I that transparent?
Is that another of those stitches in time, or whatever he called it?
The game's up, my boy.
That's gotta hurt.
Come now, why not follow your liege's lead and stop resisting?
Never!
You risked life and limb to safeguard the King of Kings, only to witness him fail so spectacularly. It must be so disappointing.
Unhand him!
I know I am. Oh, what good is a world that only ever lets you down? Why not end it all right here?
No. You can't.
He didn't! Ravus.
My, you two certainly have become fast friends. Permit me to make a suggestion. Rather than follow this flotsam and float away to a watery grave, why not come with me?
And why would Ignis do that?
Say,
No choice, we're fighting back. Although that's interesting that there was a choice there, so is there going to be another option? To actually join him?
I'll take that as a no.
I swore an oath to stand with Noct and keep him safe. Whatever it takes, I will protect him.
I wouldn't do that if I
He just put on the Ring of Lucy?
I may not be of royal blood, but if a glaive can harness its power, then so can I! Kings of Lucis, lend me your strength!
If the ring killed Noctis, then... yeah, I could see Ignis losing his eyes. Oh, there we go.
Well, they've shown you their favor after all. Well, if you're so
Dang.
keen on keeping him safe...
So Ignis is actually fighting him. Let's take care of the trash first, here.
No time to waste now. If you aren't quick about it, you're the one liable to wind up dead.
Up we go!
How lucky to be surrounded with such skilled fighters. What a pity they're all too soft to show him the tough love he needs. Ta-da! Why not cease this futile show? Your appeals to hope and loyalty will all come to naught in the end.
No! You're wrong.
Look at that damage multiplier. The ring's enchantment has worn off.
Phew, wasn't that exhilarating? I think that's enough for one day.
Nox.
Alright, that was a pretty quick chapter. Final results.
That was rather reckless.
Where's Noct? Is he all right?
More or less. All thanks to you.
Thank goodness.
Where are you?
His eyes are completely burned out there.
Be still. Conserve your strength. You've a calling to fulfill.
Noct!
As do I. May fortune favor us both. And you as well, Noctis.
Please, forgive me.
Alright, and it looks like that is actually it for episode Ignis then. That was actually really quick. I am curious if there is going to be another option here, though, just because they gave me what seemed to be an option prompt there for, to fight back. But at the same time, why would Ignis join Arden? Well, I guess this is the aftermath of what happened here. And when he wakes up, he's going to find that he doesn't have his sight anymore. Wait a minute. We didn't run into Bahamut here. Alright, I guess that's something that will actually pop up during whatever the other choice is going to be then.
How are you feeling? Knocked. Perhaps it might be best if we brought our journey to a close.
Why?
It's just that, we've already lost so much. Too much.
Are you kidding me? That's exactly why I have to keep going. Because if I give up now, their sacrifices would have been for nothing. And you of all people. You should know that better than anyone.
Did nobody make Gladio aware of this conversation? Because to me, this sounds like he knows exactly what he needed to do.
The decision is yours to make, and yours alone. But do remember, we will stand with you always, and help you bear your burdens. Don't be afraid to let us share the load. I'll be back.
Does he know? So yeah, I guess from there it leads into chapter 14 of what's going on. Oh, what's this? So is there going to be another fireside chat here? It looks like it.
You know, looking back, it wasn't all bad.
I suppose we had some fun along the way.
And our fair share of trouble, too. But I don't have any regrets. Luna and you guys brought me this far. And now, I'm on my own.
No, you won't be going alone.
No, you're right. I mean, I wouldn't have made it all this way without you guys. Why stop now? In the end, I might not have you at my side, but I'll always have you in my heart. Thanks. Thanks for everything, Iggy.
So nice to hear the Final Fantasy theme again here. Okay, so we've just completed it. Now, let's see. Here we go. Unlock new branch of fate in Chapter 3. Unlocked extra verse, unlocked friendly match, acquired the spell daggers. Various cooking utensils are now available for purchase. You received the Crown's Guard casual attire for Ignis. Change into your new outfit and let your hair down for once. Alright, let's take a look at this extra verse here.
Iggy! Gladio! Are you all right? Where's Prompto?
Well, what have we here?
You, Arden.
Oh dear. Was I that transparent?
The game's up, my boy.
So the question is, how is this all going to change here, with everything that's going on? I mean, if Ignis actually does join Arden, just what is this actually going to do here?
Now, why not follow your liege's
And
lead
you
and
know
stop
me, I
resisting?
love it when timelines get messed up here.
You risk life
So
and limb to save
it'll be
other
really
king
interesting to see
kings.
how this
Only
plays
to
out
witness
here.
him fail so spectacularly. You must be so disappointed.
Unhand him!
I know I am. Oh, what good is a world that only ever lets you down? Why not end it all right here?
No. You can't. Knocked!
My, you two certainly had become fast friends.
I will note that Arden does have a very nice style in the way he just puts his hat on the MT there.
Permit me to make a suggestion. Rather than follow this flotsam and float away to a watery grave, why not come with me? What do you say?
Alright, let's see what happens here.
Where are we?
Oh, you have to ask? Why, Ignotus Keep, of course. Otherwise known as the current residence of your precious crystal. Have I piqued your curiosity?
Why would he bring us here?
Questions. Seek the answers yourself, if you dare.
If his word is good, then he's brought me to Gralia. The question is why? What's his game?
Let's see what we got here. High potion. For some reason, I'm having a little trouble running right now. Ah, he must be dizzy from it. Or the proximity to the crystals doing that.
Blessed was the man born for the throne, yet he, so impure of heart, was denied by the stone and cast into ignominy. Feeding on the dusk and embracing the darkness, he spurned the dawn, affecting a life untouched by time. And through the coming of night eternal, he now seeks to exact vengeance upon his own blood.
Vengeance upon his own blood. Is that why he's after Noct?
The stone, chrysalis to the soul of our star, cradle to the king, destined to serve as vessel of its light. Gods and men alike awaited the coming of the chosen, as they fought to fend off darkness' blight. For he and he alone would possess the power to purge our star of its scourge.
Noct really must be the chosen king after all.
Okay, now it's letting me run.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of makes sense we'd run into some trouble here. Looks like Arden is waiting for us here.
There he is. After him.
It's the same corridor to the crystal.
Once the sacred ring is replete with power, the true king will complete his ascension. Only then can he banish the blight upon our star. By the power of the light alone is the chosen king made manifest. With the glaive of kings, the stone of legend, and the ring of light in hand, the chosen's power will surpass that of even the gods themselves. By that self-same power, with the true king as its vessel, the darkness shall be purged from our star, and dawn shall return to our world once more.
There's the crystal.
This is it. Why are you after Noct? For revenge?
In a sense, yes. But my aims extend beyond the boy. He's more of a means to an end. I suppose I never revealed my proper name, so allow me to introduce myself. Lucis Kylo.
The Founder King?
If only. No, that would be my dear brother, who snatched the throne and cast me into exile. I've never been called your majesty before. Would you do me the honor?
My allegiance lies with the true king alone.
Well then, off with your head.
Well, that at least connects with what we learned in that battle. Well, that was fast. Ouch.
You see, the revenge I seek is not upon the boy. I only wish to punish the crystal that cast me aside in favor of that insufferable fool. He's certainly taking his sweet time ascending as its champion, though. Would there were a way to expedite the process! Oh!
This world means nothing to me. Do with it as you wish.
How did you get your hands on that?
But I refuse to let Noct sacrifice his life to save ours. I won't let you take him away. Even if it costs my own life to save him. I will pay that price!
Take care not to hurt yourself. If the boy is to awaken, he'll need to undergo a few more trials first, and I intend to help.
Question is, will he be able to beat him this time?
Prepare yourself!
Fairly well. That won't do it all.
It's over!
See, the music was kind of quiet there to start with, but now we got some vocals coming up. Not again. The ring's enchantment has worn off. If thou dost wish to save the king, a sacrifice must be made. As a retainer to Noctis, he would have but the greatest honor. The contract is forged. The ring is now thine to control. Your sacrifice has granted you the full power of the ring. We got a timer here, I just noticed that.
Truly a pity.
There we go, broke through.
It's over!
Go for another high jump. It's about halfway down. Ooh, that did some damage. Oh, that multiplier!
Do try harder.
Elixir up. Oh, it throws him.
Yeah. You're mine. Well. Whoa. A gift for you.
Another high potion.
It's over! Well. You're mine! Well.
Do try harder.
Time ran out. I almost had him.
Ooh, for a moment, I felt death's chill wind. But then, I remembered I'm immortal. Such is my blessing and my curse. At least you won't have to spend your last moments alone. As luck would have it, your beloved Noctis is on his way to save you as we speak. I wonder what he'll do when he sees his friend's life fade before his eyes. I all but laid the crystal out on a silver platter for him, but he still wouldn't come of his own accord. That's why I needed you. With the crystal and the ring, the boy has everything he needs right here. All that's left is to give him a little nudge, and your tragic end should push him to
I don't want to die without him.
Alright, let's give this another shot here. They sure did drag that out for a while.
If the boy is still making it true, he'll need to undergo a few more trials first, and I intend to help. I'm afraid you're no match for me.
There goes the enchantment. Alright, so you actually do have to heal there to trigger it. Let's make the choice again.
Prepare yourself!
You never learn, do you?
Prepare yourself!
Going down a bit easier this time.
Truly a pity.
You're mine!
That won't do at all.
Overclock.
I'm afraid you're no match for me. No more!
Let's keep going here. Got plenty of time on the clock this time.
Do try harder.
Whoa! It's over!
Ooh, that did some damage. In fact, that finished him. Alright, A+ on that.
The best laid plans, eh? It may have eluded me for now, but rest assured, I shall have my revenge.
Ignis!
Knocked. But how?
Ravus. He lent us a hand, if you can believe it.
What the hell were you thinking?
How could we let this happen?
How could I let this happen? This is all my fault.
No.
If I'm really some kind of savior, why can't I save the ones I love? I'm sorry. You guys have stayed with me this whole time, and all it's done is caused you pain. Not anymore. All that ends now. Please! Lend me your strength! Help me! Protect my friends!
So is it time for a 10-year nap?
Listen well. A king cannot lead by standing still. A king pushes onward always, accepting the consequences and never looking back.
So did they go back to Lucis then? Or no, this must be after Noctis ended up inside the crystal. So wait, did he not lose his eyesight then?
It's been a long road, but at last we've arrived.
Yeah.
No, he must have lost it.
Gladio. Iggy.
For 10 years, everything we've done was in preparation for this day.
And today, we finish it.
Right.
Today, we walk tall together.
So is the ending changing? What is he doing there? That's right, he didn't turn into a demon then. Well, there's the dawn. He's alive! So... okay, so... that actually plays into what I was thinking, actually, at the end of the main game. Because it seemed like time had looped there, back to where, basically the car had been pushed. So, yeah, this is basically an alternate timeline here. The main game, of course, is always going to end with that particular scene, unless something happens to change here. By completing this ending. But yeah, this is exactly what I thought the game was trying to say, that there was an alternate ending to what was going on, and I just had to find it. And what do you know? It was in episode Ignis here. And yeah, because the only question becomes then, how did he do it? How did he make it so that he didn't have to sacrifice himself? Or was it the sacrifice that Ignis did that basically made it possible to bring the light back to the world without having to end things with Noctis's death? Still, the question is, at that point, okay, how did they take out Arden in the afterlife, or wherever that place was? Was it possible the ring was able to make that happen without the sacrifice, that part of that is still unclear, but obviously that's a different ending to how things worked. And I remembered back during the main game, I think it was like after Chapter 5 or Chapter 6 or something like that, where Noctis was having a dream, and I looked into that, and that dream that he was having was part of what was called the Omen trailer. And what that was showing was essentially Noctis didn't have anybody with him. He was on his own during the journey. And that was yet another alternate timeline. So this is kind of cool that Squaresoft had the foresight to kind of offer up these different views of the journey, and then in the main game, at the end of it all, loop it all back around to the car being pushed. And that may go back to the fact that Carbuncle has been following Noctis the whole time, or there could be other factors involved. I'm not entirely sure about that, but this is just how I'm looking at this whole ending here, and the fact that this seems to actually be the true ending that the player was supposed to reach. And unfortunately, it's a shame that, at least for the original owners of the game, they had to pay the DLC to get this true ending. But this was actually really cool to see this, and to see that point that time had looped back there essentially come to fruition in now this alternate ending where things turned out a lot better. Noctis is still alive. He's able to basically bring his kingdom back, and I don't know. Well, from what I understand, there's supposed to be some more DLC on the way, which will cover more about Arden, but who knows? There could actually be an extension of what happened here today as part of that. So we'll have to see. Obviously, Lunafreya is still dead at this point in that ending, but who knows? Maybe with the timeline altered like this, yet another step could bring her back to life as well. Alright, so that was episode Ignis. What I want to do with the rest of the time that we've got here today is I want to start up the multiplayer expansion Comrades. And as I mentioned before, we're just going to be starting this today. We're not going to be completing it, and I don't intend to do this as part of a series here as part of the rest of Final Fantasy 15. That, as I mentioned before, is how the chill streams are going to come into play in the near future. But for the moment, let's just get that started here, and let's check this out. Comrades uses an autosave feature to save your progress. You can create and save up to 8 individual avatars in your file. Your progress inventory and photo album will be shared across all avatars. Alright, and as we can see, the sky is once again dark. Let's begin. Your online name and ID will be visible to other players when scanning Comrades or communicating via fast chat or voice chat. If other players choose to share or stream their gameplay, your online name and ID may also be visible via those services. Okay, and this is yet another portion of that, in that as part of those chill streams, I do want to finally involve my audience as part of the show, essentially, here. So hopefully for today, we're just going to kind of go solo unless we happen to match up with anybody. But beyond that, I do want to invite anybody to join in if they happen to also have the game. Your server name and the online icon will display in the upper left. Your server name and online icon will disappear when you go offline. To reconnect, return to the title screen and select Begin. So half a year has passed since Noctis and his royal retinue set sail for the western continent. News of Niflheim's demise floods the airwaves, but no word has been heard from the Crown Prince. With no light to guide them, refugees from the Crown City and other parts of Lucis now gather in Lestalem, hoping to move forward as one. So basically, this is 9.5 years away from when he...
defenders of the crown. The power of kings goes with you, and with power comes a duty to your kingdom. Your body is a vessel for the blessings of the Stone of Lucis. Your blade, a ray of hope cleaving a path for the future king. But let it be known, your transgressions have not been forgotten. Once the true king awakens, and the light is restored to this world, only then shall you be forgiven, and set free from the burdens you bear.
Rise and shine. You're probably wondering what you're doing here.
Your memories are hazy, but you remember that you are a surviving member of the Kingsglaive, the late Lucian Monarch's Special Task Force. Alright, so let's go ahead and create an avatar. Your features will be generated based on your ancestors' faces. I think that looks okay. Let's try the blends here. No need for... Okay, so no face paint, but it looks like we'll be able to unlock more as we go. As well as tattoos. Let's see.
For hearth and home! For hearth and home!
For hearth and home! For hearth and home!
For hearth and home.
For hearth and home!
For hearth and home.
For hearth and home.
For hearth and home!
Well, how you doing there, partner?
For hearth and home!
For hearth and home.
For hearth and home!
For hearth and home.
For hearth and home!
For hearth and home.
For hearth and home!
For hearth and home!
For hearth and home!
I think that one works. Let's see. Let's put it at 6 foot. Alright, we could spend forever in here. Let's just keep moving. At least we got one set of clothes here. Yeah, there are just a ton of options in here. Let's go with this one. I can probably modify them along the way. Alright. PrinceBrightstar.
No clue? Don't sweat it. You escaped with something more precious than your memories. Your life. First of all, you're a glaive, just like me. The king lends us his power. We fight to protect him. Well, fought. The king himself's long gone. His power remains, though, so we gotta put it to good use. See that up ahead? That's the last bastion of mankind. And it's the Kingsglave's job to keep her safe from harm. Better enjoy the sunshine while it lasts. It'll be gone before you know it. Only other light left in this world is the kind we make ourselves. And as you may or may not remember, we play a big role in that process. Let's hope that jogged your memory. All of the Stalin's counting on us, Glaives.
Demons ahead! Get ready!
Great. Another bump in the road. You and me'll smooth it out. Let's move!
Alright, here we go. Glaives function somewhat differently than Noctis and his pals, but their fundamental controls remain the same. So Glaives cannot use items to restore HP in the field, instead hold the left trigger and press the right button to cast a curative spell. Curative spells restore HP to the caster and all comrades positioned within its range of effect. Hold the left trigger and press the right button to cast a curative spell, or the left button to cast an offensive spell. Both types of magic cost MP to cast. Hold left trigger to project a protective barrier at the expense of magic points. Comrades positioned behind the barrier will also be protected from enemy attacks. Okay. Blocking an incoming attack with left trigger to deliver a counter. A successful counter-strike will create an opening for a chain warp. Chain warp strikes with your comrades to deal incredible damage. Alright. Let's get this started. Warriors of Light. So, it looks like I can warp strike. Nope. I seem to have a katana. What I'm noticing in the lower right corner, there's the rest of my party members, as well as whatever they're casting. Try these daggers.
That is good enough to eat.
So it's talking about ingredients there. Where are the ingredients it's talking about, though? Give me one moment here. Alright. Okay, this must be what they're talking about. We're gonna fight that guy at some point. Let's try the offensive spell.
Watch yourself. No telling what else is waiting on the road ahead.
Let's keep moving. Alright, so that entrance is boarded up.
Those things are everywhere. We can't keep them out forever.
I'm stoned. Trying to turn to stone up. I'm not sure if I saw any wildlife at the end of the main game, or if it was just all demons there. So I'm getting some items here, it looks like.
Better save that for later. But don't take more than you can carry. In times like these, we gotta be fair about our food.
Destination's up there. Can I jump up? There we go. Oh, that's an iron giant. I was trying to see if we could get out of here, but no, I could already see the gate over there.
Marshal, save the formalities for later. We've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Roger. Everyone, focus on the target.
This way.
I was trying to blindside it, but it didn't seem to let me.
Open up!
It's the Marshal! Open up!
Well, that's an interesting use for some cars.
Well, go on. Be glad you made it inside. You are a capable combatant. Everyone here in Lestalem is counting on you to keep them safe.
I've
seen a lot of Crown's Guards in my day, but none of them can hold a candle to Kor. He's in a league of his own.
And why is Kor sneaking?
Nowadays, Lestallum's known as the City of Light, the last beacon of hope left for mankind. That's why everyone's gathered here. Refugees are pouring into the city from all corners of Eos, and it's our job to keep them safe from the demons. We Glaives fight for hearth and home, and this is our home now.
Well, thank you for the gill.
Here you go.
I can't thank you enough.
Meteor shards collected on quests are used to generate electricity. Scavenge for meteor shards and restore power to the town.
Relax. You can rest easy now, although you might want to thank the guy who brought you here. Anyway, I'd better get a move on. Wouldn't want to face the wrath of Kor the Impatient. Oh, and here's something for the road.
Libertas hands you a pair of daggers, allegedly yours. A name is carved into the hilt of one of your blades. Let's see. No reason not to go with Insomnia. Birthplace of many spell-casting specialists blessed with high magic and max MP. Let's take a look at the rest of these. Birthplace of many offensive specialists blessed with high power and magic. Birthplace of many all-out attackers blessed with high power and max HP. Birthplace of many resilient folks blessed with high vitality, spirit, and max HP. So in that case, I think I would actually go with Lestallum. He also returns your Crown City-made smartphone. Unfortunately, you cannot remember your passcode.
I don't even get a thanks, Libertas? Or did you forget my name? Huh. Guess you still got a lot to remember.
You will gradually regain your memories as you progress through the story. Check the info menu periodically to see what you have recalled. Alright, let's see what this is over here. Yesterday, a team of Kingsglaive operatives, led by Libertas Ostium, safely escorted a truckload of hunters out of harm's way and into the city, along with their impressive haul of meteor shards. While it is uncertain at this time whether the Glaives and the hunters will enter into a formal partnership, this reporter is certain the two would make an excellent team. If the Glaives combined their prowess in combat with the hunters' perceptive powers, I have no doubt they could recover enough meteor shards to light up all of Lucis and dispel the demons for good.
I'd say they got your good side, wouldn't you?
It's this guy. We saw him once in Lestallum. I guess?
Glad you like it. I'll make sure to give the cameraman a raise. Oh, right. I suppose I ought to introduce myself. Viv Dordan, President and CEO of Meteor Publishing, Incorporated. You see, that shot of you made quite a splash among the locals, so I was hoping you might let us take some more. Our resident cameraman will just follow you around and snap some shots. But don't worry, he won't get in your way.
A journalist is documenting your deeds and photographs. Speak with Viv to review the pictures taken.
Come on, the public is eating you up. Let's give them another helping.
So basically, we got ourselves another Prompto following us then. But I guess they won't be actually helping us out in combat. Now, what is this here?
So you're the glaive everyone's been talking about. Pleasure. Name's Jean. I work for Ignis. We take the meteor shards that glaives like you collect and turn them into electricity. Pretty cool, right? All we need is enough light to drive away the demons. If you've got any bright ideas about where to send power next, feel free to share.
Provide power to facilities in town to improve life for the refugees. Select the facility on Lestalem's electrical grid to power up. So I guess this one here.
Just think of what we can do.
Alright, so... we got a Hunt Garulessa gone wild. Mission HQ is now operational. Complete quests to generate more electricity. Talk to Monica to undertake your first mission.
Bye now.
Alright.
These tasks aren't for the faint of heart. Do you have what it takes?
Form a party of up to 4 players and undertake multiplayer quests.
Here, have a look.
Alright. Your comrades will rendezvous at camp before departure. So... I guess let's just do a quick play for this one. Base camp created, requesting backup.
Take care out there.
Oh! Sabatendar. Or Fractular. And I appear to be on the Solheim server. So if anybody wants to hop in, let's do it. So I guess nobody's actually looking at this one. Let's depart with AI then. Head into the tent and grab some ingredients. Use canned food to rejoin the fray after falling in battle. Let's do it. Point warped up to there. Okay, so you actually can blindside on this. It's just a little more difficult than I expected it to be. Ah, more of them. So it seems like I can only grab one piece of food at a time here. Ah, we got a big one here. I just want to take out some of the small fry before we go for the big guy. Alright, let's do it. Alright, down it goes. I guess we just automatically return, so we really won't be able to walk around in the world that much then.
Glad you made it back. Dinner is served.
Oh, that's nice that they brought this back.
Rations can satisfy one's hunger, but only a proper meal can feed one's soul.
Did not mean to click through that so quickly there. Alright, so it looks like we have a way to improve our weapons through Sid. What's this?
As of yesterday, we done opened the gates of Lestalem to any and all refugees. Don't matter where you come from, all y'all are welcome. We're one people now. If y'all are in need of an escort, give us a holler at HQ. We'll dispatch a hunter right away. It's dangerous to go alone. I'd also like to take this opportunity to ask the people of Lestalem to embrace your fellow man and treat him with the respect we all deserve. Lestalem's the only light left. Darkness may have consumed the skies, but don't let it consume your hearts.
Alright, let's take a look at those photographs.
Kids, thanks to those photos.
Huh. I thought somebody was going to be snapping some shots. Oh well. Alright.
Ready to get powered up?
Alright, let's try to unlock what we can here.
Alright, the power supply is online.
An apparel shop? Iris!
Say hi to your pals.
Hey, you're a member of the Kingsglaive, right? I don't mean to bother you out of the blue, but would you be interested in buying some used clothes? It's for a good cause. I mean, they're not all used. I actually sewed some of them myself. Anyway, have a look if you got a second.
Purchase articles of clothing and other accessories at the clothing shop, or pick up new phrases to use in fast chat conversations.
Hey there!
So I guess it's still a little early, given that it's only been 5 months, or 6 months since Noctis went into the crystal, for her to become, what was it, Demon Slayer Iris? Okay, and yeah, so we're able to unlock, tattoos and such here as well.
Come again!
Alright, let's see what else we can unlock.
Any bright ideas? We really owe you one.
Oh, there's Sid. Sid's remodeling station is now up and running.
See ya.
Say, ain't you one of them's on Reggie's security detail? You didn't help him much, but maybe you can do something for me now that conflab power's back. You see that baby over there? I was using her to remodel weapons for a spell, but she ain't getting much love nowadays. Do me a favor and put the old girl to work.
So, Sid's remodeling station can be used to craft new weapons, use materials to upgrade your arm's performance, and imbue them with new abilities. Choose materials to use as catalysts that will fill the boost meter. Fill the meter to boost the weapon's stats and increase its level. Max out the selected arm's level to remodel it into a new weapon. Okay.
Got her all tuned up for you. You find anything good out there?
Okay, so even though I guess we can't use some of this stuff, well, actually we might have been able to sell it at the clothing shop, but let's see what we can do here.
That ain't half bad. Got her all tuned up for you.
Let's drop this into here. And I want to put some power into these daggers as well.
I've seen worse.
I guess there's no reason not to boost this all the way that I can here.
That ain't half bad. You find anything good out there? I've seen worse. Got her all tuned up for you.
Oh wait, what was that? So, Bone Crusher or Intimidator? Is there a way to even tell what that does? Here we go. Bone Crusher standard attacks have a small chance of reducing enemies' attack power by 10%. And then Intimidator increases damage output increases by 10% against smaller enemies. So I would say let's go with the Intimidator.
That ain't half bad. You find anything good out there?
And let's finish this off.
I've seen worse. Got her all tuned up for you. See you around.
Cool. Alright, let's head back over here.
What's up?
Now, it looks like we could unlock something here.
Just think of what we can do.
And that just gave me some gil, it looks like. So we have a choice now of going down here or towards the front of Lestallum. Let's go for this one.
We really owe you one.
A new multiplayer quest is available, a tangled web they weave.
Thanks again.
Alright, let's try that one out.
I foresee great things on your horizon.
Actually... Okay, so we got this daily, Infernal Invaders. Let's at least give it a shot here.
I wish you a safe return.
Oh, I can already see the increase in the damage there. Alright, so it looks like we did find somebody else to play with this time here. Alright, here we go. Alright, looks like this is like a 5-minute horde mode or something like that. I see some Iron Giants over there. I'm getting a little bit of lag, but I don't think that's the game. I think that's more the connection to the server. Oh, no, you don't. go for the blind sides if I can here by staying behind him. There we go. Whatever that haze was, it's starting to clear up. I don't think we'll be able to actually take either of them down in time, just by how much damage we're doing. Hopefully we'll at least get something for the initial enemy that we took out. Looks like that's the end of time. Looks like I had the most offense on that one.
I ain't your servant, you know. Ta-da!
Improves performance of crafted weapons by 20%.
I ain't done much cooking since we set up shop at Hammerhead, but I'd say I still got it.
Okay, so looks like we at least got some kind of elemental stones, so maybe we'll be able to use those. Alright, let's see if we can
Ready to
send
get
any
powered
power
up?
anywhere. It doesn't look like it,
See
so
ya.
let's do one more mission here.
You're the talk of the
I can barely keep up with you. Very well. Do be careful.
I wonder if there's a way to switch servers and find out which server is actually the most active. Okay, so this seems to be some information about everybody that's, I guess, important to the story, and if they're still around here. Or no, actually Regis is gone, so... Yeah, this is just some basic information. Alright, let's depart with AI again. Alright, let's depart. It's nice to know that we can still hang like that. Yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that areas are kind of small, I would almost say that this is... Actually, no. This seems to be very in, Oh, there's an additional nest. Okay, so we actually can do some exploring. Alright, then in that case, I am actually going to make the reference here. This does seem to be very similar in structure to some of the missions you could find in, say, Phantasy Star Online 2. Several bosses have appeared. These guys are going down real easy. What's this? Alright, cool. Now, are there any ingredients out here? No, I wonder if it's possible to just run away from a mission and just explore this place. Well, maybe that'll be something for another time here. I'm curious how I got the most support.
Welcome back. Well, let's dig in.
Looks nice.
I'd be more than happy to cook for you again sometime. It's quite therapeutic.
So let's see, we just leveled up to level 2. Now, what is this take photo? I guess we'll take a look at that back in the Stalum now.
You're the talk of the town, kid, thanks to those photos. I'll hold on to all the photos my guy takes. If you see one you like, I can frame it for you.
Here we go. Now, how did this guy take this photo if he didn't even know I was coming into town yet? Oh well. Alright, let's send some power.
I foresee great good luck to you.
What's up? I'd say the future is bright.
The supply station is now up and running. Fulfill certain conditions to start receiving regular donations.
Well, now it's my turn to get to work.
Holly has issued you a solo quest.
Thanks again.
Alright, so though we have this solo quest available here, at this point, this is where we are going to break from Final Fantasy 15 in terms of the main series here on the channel. But as I mentioned before, very soon I'll be starting up what are called chill streams, which will be a way for us to go back to this content in the future, to bring other players in that want to join. If you want to be informed as to when I'm going to be going live with such things, I do invite you to please click the link below to join me in my Discord server. We've got a bunch of other players in there already, or rather viewers of the channel. They've been with me for since just before the reboot happened, and I'd love to have more people in so we can get more players involved and kind of get a little community going here. If you have enjoyed today's content, please do make sure also to subscribe so you'll be able to catch it through that method as well. For now, we are saying goodbye to Final Fantasy 15, at least improper for this series. But until next time, thank you for joining me today. This is PrinceBrightstar signing off. I'll catch you next time.